Oh, what's up, beautiful people? It is the month of July, which means there are new opportunities and possibilities to go and grow in your garden. Let's get to it. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 What's up, beautiful people? It's me, Rickey Jones Jr. And like I said on this video, I'm gonna tell you what you should grow if you want to grow, or what you really should be doing in your garden in this month. Okay, and for those that don't know, I am in Zone 9B in the sunny Florida State. Tampa, to be exact. But more than anything, I'm here to share with you all things that you can grow, okay? Well, first off, I'm going to talk about what you can grow, but I also want to talk about things that you should be doing in the garden, okay? If you're not necessarily growing because you're preparing to garden, to grow, and then too, I've been noticing people saying that they're new to gardening, they're happy about gardening, they're just starting gardening, it's their first time gardening, so hey, I'm here to talk about all that good stuff. But if you do choose to grow things, if you're in Zone 9B specifically, there are 5 things that you can grow right now, and those things are beans, eggplant, okra, peas, and watermelon. Okay, I went through it fast, but I'm gonna talk to it specifically. Beans. Here are a bunch of beans that I have, which I'm also excited to start growing and grow in the garden, but you know, we're here for that. But then eggplant. Eggplant, that's something you want to eat, something that you want to grow, go for it, okay? There's multiple types of varieties of eggplants. I've tried 2. Neither one of them have worked out for me, so hey, grow for it. And okra, I love okra. Okra grows fast, so make sure you pay attention to the okra as you grow the okra, because you don't want it to grow out of control, right? And then outside of okra, then you can grow peas, okay, great people? Now, when growing peas, when growing beans, make sure, what's up, brother? You grow the one that you want to specifically grow, okay? Now, what I have are bush beans, largely because they grow in a bush, okay, in a controlled area, controlled environment. But then there's also pole beans and pole peas, which means they grow on trellises and stakes and bamboo sticks, and the list goes on, right? Whatever your trellis situation is, they will grow up it. But more than anything, the idea is that they need support to grow, okay? So just be mindful whichever route in which you take to grow and to pick which one you pick. Keep all those things in consideration. And then, like I said, last but not least, our watermelon. Now, watermelon, I'm sure, is something fun to grow. I've never grown watermelon. My friend has, Lala Crop, so I might even link a video of hers growing watermelon in the description so you can see that. I honestly have nothing to say about it, but I do love to eat it, and I enjoy it, right? Whether it is red or yellow watermelon. If you grow it, definitely let me know in the comment section below. But now, let's talk about things that you should be doing, things that I even will be doing out in the garden this month, because next month, ladies and gentlemen, next month, okay, we can grow all the different things that we actually want to grow. And when I say all the things, I do mean all the things. I'm talking about collards, broccoli, cauliflower, tomatoes, the list goes on. The window of opportunity is largely open in the month of August as opposed to the month of June and July. So, hey, let's go ahead and talk about preparation, okay? Because obviously, fun time is ahead. All right, so one of the things that you could be doing if you have raised beds like myself is clearing these bad boys out, okay? Clearing them out, just making room for your next things that are going to grow. Now over here, I did have some peppers that were growing, basil that is still doing great and even smells fabtabulous. So, you know, I'm gonna leave that doing what it's doing. But then more than anything, clearing things out. That is what's been going on right here. Now, this is actually, well, it was dill, and the dill did die, obviously. But I'm just curious to see like what will happen. Does it just all the way die, or does it maybe come back? I don't know. It's been looking like this for a while, so maybe I can take a hint. And you know, obviously it's just an easy pull, so you know, it wasn't much to it. I just do different things to try different things. But obviously, like I said in previous videos, rosemary does fabtabulous in the heat and with the sun. But now, more than anything, prepare your raised beds, okay? Make sure everything is nice and cleared out and ready to grow. Which preparatory work is something that I've been doing, especially in this area here, in which I will be growing in the ground for the first time. But something that I could be doing, like I said before, I wanted to grow some marigolds. I thought about growing other like plants and things like that that helps repel pests. But even beans, like I said, beans is something that you can grow right now. Growing a row of beans will even help bring some nitrogen to the soil and things like that. So even doing that is something that I will do. Even in my grow bag areas, I have some beans. You could throw beans down and these bad boys will sprout up, okay? I'm telling you, that is something that you can grow that is very beneficial and rewarding, even for first-time gardeners. Beans. Beans, 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 okay? You heard it here. But other than anything, that is something that you should be doing, preparing your garden, knowing in advance now what you want to grow in the August, in the September, and the October months, okay? And start doing things now that will prepare the ground and prepare your garden and even your mentality to be able to not only start growing things, but continually growing things. Because I will say that is something that you should and you do have to prepare for, which is actually gardening, okay? It's one thing to put something out there, but it's another thing to see it through, to be able to then take it in the house to be able to eat, okay? So starting is a thing, but being able to continue that thing all the way to harvest is something that you might even want to prepare for now by growing beans. See what it's like, see what the maintenance is like, seeing what the upkeep is like, see what the watering routine is like, seeing all the different things that require of you to be able to actually garden, right? And so that is something that I believe will help you even be better this month as you are looking to grow in the future months. I don't know, maybe you like to grow kale like me, maybe you like to grow collards like others, maybe you like to grow tomatoes like a lot of people, but whatever it is that you like to grow, you want to make sure that once you start growing it, that it does grow, and you could do so by trying different things that you really care about but don't really like care about if it does go out. You know what I'm saying? See what I did there? But in it all, that's something that I will say prepare for, ladies and gentlemen. But then two, make sure everything is ready, okay? Make sure your purchases are there. You have your fertilizers, you have your just various things that you would use in your garden, things like that. Make sure it's all there, because a lot of people have been starting to garden, and so, you know, things aren't rapidly abundant as they were before. But anyway, I'm not, saying that because of scarcity or anything like that, but just saying it because I've been noticing. And what I noticed, I do want to share with you all to make what you're doing better and easier, okay? But anyway, those are some tips, those are some ideas that I'm even doing in the garden. Like I said, I'll be doing some marigolds in this area as well. This is my whole area. It's a nice big area. I did a video on it, so I won't go into it, but I'll be doing some rosemary in the center, some marigolds around the border, doing some rows of beans because I do want to do some collards when that August time frame comes around, and then of course some kale in September. And so just making sure everything's prepared, making sure I have my rows, my water lines in line. I'm gonna make sure those are already set up and ready to go so that I can have an automatic watering system towards this area. So even knowing those things, but I'm not saying all those things to leave you behind, because I will do them, and as I do them, videos will come. So definitely be on the lookout for that content, because like I said, not only am I preparing for my garden, but I'm also helping you prepare for your garden. Whether you're a first-time gardener, you've been doing it for a little while, or you've been doing it for a long while, and we can learn in between and, try different things together. But in it all, with all great people, here's the garden, here's the new month. Give it a try. Do what you want to do so that you can have what you want to have, which is ultimately eat what you want to eat, which probably is something that you've actually grown. So with that said, great people, I appreciate you all. I love you all. If you have any questions pertaining to what to do in your garden, please definitely let me know. And as you do know, or for those that don't know, I do have some things growing in my aquaponics system. They're largely with the idea that, hey, you can grow indoors all the time, okay? And those things have been doing so well. So at the end of the day, with it all, I got a lot going on, and one of the projects that I want to do, I did not say because I don't want to hold myself to it, but it is something that I've really been wanting to do for a while, and I believe this is the month that I'm going to be able to do it in. So definitely be on the lookout for that video as well. So with those things being said, shared, and shown, I love you all. I appreciate you all. And remember, you never have to garden alone, because you can always garden with me. All right, love you all. Peace.